It's time for Pause Nods.
Season's eatings!
Hells yes. Let's go ahead and turn on the volume so that everybody can hear me now. Perfect. Excellent. Ho, ho, ho. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to see you. Yep. As you can see, I'm currently underneath the Santa Claus. Still, as of last week, I was brown. This week, I am gray, and my ears are starting to come in. So I thought I'd go ahead and put on the Santa hat this week. So I hope you enjoy that. Yeah, there you go. Here's a funny story about the about the mute button. My arch nemesis, obviously. But with the mute button, I even put a little dot of hot glue on it just to kind of raise the flat light that is on it to let you know that it's on and off. So I even have that on there. Did that help? No, it did not. No, it did not. But I have scrolled the laptop mic and the OBS into the middle of the screen, so hopefully I can see it when it's moving and when it's not moving. Will that help? I guess we'll wait and see. I do not have Lee's harmonica last week, as like I had last week, but I did bring back the bingo harmonica. Reason for that is that whatever Lee put in that harmonica to try to give me, I guess what's known as the Canadian goose, caused me 4 days of fighting it with vitamin C, one after another, blah, 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 like they're freaking gummy bears. But I beat it. I beat it in 4 days. Gosh dang it, Lee Davidson. Anyway, just so you know, a harmonica from 1962, you should probably not just start blowing away on it until you have it cleaned out. You know. Anyway, good thing there wasn't COVID around back in 1962. All right, so let's see what we've got going on here. Like I said, it's kind of sorry for the late show, but it's been a long day. It's been kind of a long weekend because I worked last weekend, so this week it was my weekend to get stuff done. Got a crap load done yesterday, and I got a literal crap load done today, and we'll share that here with you shortly. It's going to be a fun show. We've got we're going to follow up with the aviation-related Christmas version of the Santa's reindeer and their personality. So we got the last, I think, 5 of those tonight. That's coming up. Got words of the day, of course. Coming up. You saw the little warning placard that I put at the end of that intro lobby video. Plus, you can tell me what you think about the intro lobby video. I know people take a few minutes to get gathered in, give you something to look at. So boom, there you go, like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. And thanks to Def Kev for that kick-ass intro music. Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. So anyway, so doing pretty good with that. Doing what we can here in the living room. If you weren't here last week and you noticed that I'm in a different setup than last time you maybe saw me months ago, it's because the showroom, Dave It Yourself showroom, where all the stuff is and where I do the show and bingo and all that great stuff, that place is currently kind of full. So if you haven't seen why it's full, go check out episode 67. And I may even just post that video separately, but episode 67, go check that out. You'll see exactly why I'm here in the living room. I've got a little bit of an easier backdrop. Hey, live and learn, right? So 2 big boxes as opposed to every kind of box I've got, but I will bring back some of those other boxes later on because, you know, I've got to have something to show. And I got some fun stuff, so like something you'd get for Christmas from like an aunt or an uncle or a cousin. This is the kind of, I've got a gift like that for tonight. It is remote control, so it is part of the RC hobby. So we'll talk about this fun little thing coming up, and we've got some other fun things. And I noticed that in the chat first off, and I don't know that I'll be able to scroll high enough to see, but Lyndon Stewart was in there. And you saw my post from earlier, well, yesterday, when I finally got to do it. 2.5, 3.5 months later, nonetheless, sorry, Lyndon. But anyway, he asked me with regards to that mailing that I originally sent out to him. But when he first won prizes from me, he won some stuff as well. And he asked me to get together with Dave Marshall from Air Marshal RC. RC Air Marshal. But nonetheless, he asked me to get together with him. Well, I sent Dave a message, and I've tried to touch base with Dave, and I've even seen Dave at events, Lyndon. So he is either not interested in getting that stuff to you or not interested in working with me to get it to you. So nonetheless, if you can talk to him and say, hey, why don't you get together with Dave from David yourself so he can send me the other crap that he owes me, go ahead and do that. Because I've tried, my man, I've tried. But the stuff going to, which is hopefully your current girlfriend in New Jersey, it's on its way, my man. So the last bingo gifts to be sent out for now. For now, we're 2 people away last episode with regards to peak viewers, peak likes kind of thing. 2 away. I put mine in, got us into 1. Still 1 away. But if we ever match those numbers, oh, you better believe we'll make a huge deal out of it, because I talk about it every dang show, which is that if the peak likes and the viewer count match at the end of the show, boom, everybody that was in the stream that night wins a prize from David Yourself channel. It's never been done on YouTube, and by God, I'm going to do it. With your help. I can only put in 1 vote. I can either not add my vote if it's there, or if it needs 1, boom, put my vote in, bam, all right, now we're there. We got 2 ways to win, but only if you help. All right, so we got some fun stuff going on here tonight. Let's go ahead and jump into that Chiggity chat. Let's see if I was able to get that together in a recent decent deal here. Bear with me as I'm looking at the TV. Okay, here's the Chiggity chat. See what we got. Hey, there's old Lee talking about saying nope. Nope with regards to what? You did not put something in that harmonica? I don't know. I believe you, Lee. There's a lot of holes in that harmonica. Speaking of that, let me get that harmonica. Why you guys check out that Chiggity chat? What do I do with that harmonica? Oh, was I using it as a coaster earlier? Oh, maybe I'm using it to level off the table. I don't know. Oh well, it's fine. So it's good to see old Lee. We've got always like to see Canadian or international viewers. So thank you so much, Lee, for being here. Thank you so much also to Strutbuster. Thanks, Lee, for being here. Randy BRC, appreciate you being here as well. Jeff in Lower Alabama. Hey, how you doing, sir? Aerospace Matt, what's up, my man? I noticed you changed your name back to Aerospace Matt as opposed to Aero Scout Matt, but that's okay. No worries there. And yeah, so we've got some other things with that. So let me see if I can scroll back up some and see who else we can catch. All right, so there's Lyndon Stewart. He was actually first in bingo or in the stream tonight. So had we been doing bingo, which of course, if you saw last episode, you know we are currently not. That's would be an extra bonus for him potentially. But then we go into Boss223. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. I think Boss was also the one that mentioned that he missed my videos with sunrises and stuff. So, Boss, if you happen to notice that little lobby 4.5 minute intro, there's some sunsets in there, weren't there? That's right, buddy. Just for you. All right, and then who else we got in the house? Of course, my mom. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. She's been asking me to shave this beard. I told her I can't. It's because of the Santa Claus. And she was like, well, what's up with the ears? I'm like, I don't know. It's the new this year. Maybe it's because of COVID. I don't know. I never got COVID, so maybe now I get ears. I don't know. So, but I'm just going to identify as non-binary Kringle, and you can't say anything about it. So there you go. All right, so who else we got here? Johnny Maynard, good to see you, sir. Like I mentioned earlier, you were asking here, hey, Dave, can you put me in your finger? Would love to. Would love to. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Johnny, you are in the bingo. If I could find that bingo card and could easily pull it up, I would show you. But maybe we'll say that for later if I need some space to fill. I have no idea how long the show is going to go. I don't know if it'll be set 2 hours or whatnot, hour and a half. Who knows? We'll see. I got stuff to go through, though. So we'll see. It's a Christmas bonus for you guys because we do have jokes of the day. But I have something for your stockings as well. Boop, boop, boop. That's right. So something you'll be able to. Oh, my stomach! I feel like I just did an ab workout at the David Yourself channel. It's coming. All right, so here we go. Let's see who else we got here. Paul McNeil. Hey, how you doing, Paul? Good to see you, my man. You guys have never seen Paul's motorcycle? Paul on that motorcycle, and Paul with camping gear, planes, crawlers, everything else, also on the same motorcycle. Oh, that is something you got to see. That man has got to be a world champion at Tetris, let me tell you. Barry Campbell, holy smajolies, look at you, sir. Good to see you. I know I'm kind of far back in the stream. Keith Higgins, good to see you, sir. Appreciate it, Keith. Good to see you. It's always fun to see Keith when he posts things on Facebook and things like that about his metal work. It's like, damn, that dude's. All right, Keith, we get it. You're awesome. We get it. We get it. If we need work, we call you. We get it. But every time you put some copper up, it's like, dang. They take the photos just right so the sun is in the. Oh, he knows what he's doing. Good job, Keith. Good to see you, sir. Who else is here? JCB67, good to see you. How you doing? RC Aviation and Crawling. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Scrolling. And of course, we talked about the old infamous Lee Davidson, Randy BRC in there as well. The other info, Mamus person in the stream there. Let's see, Aerospace Matt. Okay, now I think I'm sort of catching up. Hey, Noons is in the house. Hey, good to see you, Noons. Thank you so much for checking me out, man. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Because I look at you as like, one of the guys that's got to shoot together. So it's like, I like watching his videos. Maybe I can be like Noon someday. So it's good to see you. Thank you. I would take my head out for you, but you don't want to see that. Oh, all right. Who else we got in here? And Jason Hansen. Hey, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while as well. Thanks so much for being here. It's the Christmas edition, if you're wondering. Hey, what's up with Dave's beard? Again, I'm under the Santa Claus, and if you've ever seen the Tim Allen movies, yes, that Claus. It's a legit thing. That's how Hollywood does it. They throw the truth right out in front of you. So it's a real thing. Last week my beard was brown. This week it's gray. Now I've got ears. It's a thing. It's a thing. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's that time of year. Oh, Dave using hot glue? No, that's just straight skin action, sort of. There you go. Pretty good though, right? All right. So anyway, we do have some fun stuff coming up for you tonight. Jokes of the day, things of that nature. But like I mentioned in earlier, why I started the stream a little late today is because I had multiple projects to be done over the weekend. So Christmas related stuff, of course, which were involved like going to 7 different stores. Major project that I worked on all day today, which involved going to a completely different store and buying the right parts, stuff like that. So I had 2 days to get all that done, and also squeeze in getting ready for the show, which usually is a full Sunday thing. It's just like I get my coffee going, and I just get ready to start working on the show around 10 o'clock because I got stuff to put together. You know me. I can put stuff together. So I'm just put stuff together. But today it was like, I got all those things done yesterday, and I knew I still had show stuff and big project stuff left to do. So since I had already worked so hard, I rewarded myself by not getting into another huge project. So I saved that for this morning. So, which I'll show you in a bit. But last night I was like, well, I still got to work on show stuff. So I still worked on show stuff. So still, this is a 2-day project to get this one show going. So please, thumbs up, or thumbs down. Hey, tell me. If you're going to give me a thumbs down, it's totally fine. I only require that you put a description as to why you did so. Don't be like some keyboard warrior and just, no, and then run off. Say no and then freaking say why so I can do something about it. If I can do something about it. If it's the beard thing and it's Christmas time, hey, sorry, you've already been warned. Oh, all right. So what else we got? So we're at, speaking of the whole, viewers to likes thing, we're at 17 viewers, 16 likes. So somebody here, look around next to you. It could be the left, could be the right. Somebody in this group right now has not hit the thumbs up. Who is it? Give them the face. That one. Tell them to like. Or get out. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to like it. Maybe somebody gave a thumbs down. Again, put it in the comments. If you're man or woman enough, We'll see. All right, so like I said, we do have some fun stuff going on, but I wanted to get into this project a little bit for you because this thing was a mother. You think maybe you may wake up in the weekends or something, or even during the week, anytime you wake up like, man, this day's going to be in the shitter. Oh, I might have you beat today because today involved a project, that can only be described as drinking coffee, eating breakfast, jumping right into the shitter. All right, here we go. Got to fix the toilet. I believe we've got a wax ring leaking a little bit. You can kind of see where we might have that as a possibility. So it's time to replace this toilet. Parts, at least. You can see inside the tank here. I've already had to use this because the water's been shooting out of the top of the flood. This thing been shooting out the top. I don't know what these parts are, but I do know that I need to replace them. And you can see inside the tank it's got some sediment and things like that. So we're going to replace this entire part, this float part, and then we're also going to replace the ring between the tank and the commode itself, and then we're also going to replace the wax ring. What are you talking about, Luke? You're always looking at my shit. It's a non-wax ring, a synthetic rubber one. We're going to see how that works. So stick around. All right, so task number one is to get the water out. I don't have a whole heck of a lot in the bowl right now, but I do need to get that out. And then what I still have in here, which is a little bit. So to do that, I'm going to use this to catch water from, just a cut up milk jug to catch water from the screw. When I undo that there, I have some packing paper that came in something that I'm going to use to help catch a little bit of water. By the way, this is RC related, so keep watching. Get as much water of that out as well, and then basically just going to use the old paper towels and trash can routine for that. And then when I do get the tank off, then I'll get the bowl off the ground to replace that wax ring, and I'll set it upside down. And in the tub here I have some bubble wrap that I'll set it on top of so it doesn't scratch anything there. So there we go. That's where we're at now. Let's get that water out, see what we can do about getting these bolts off. Alright, so I got the toilet seat off, got the water sucked out of the tank, basically just paper towels and stuff. Got the tank here, the flapper out, flow valve out. You can kind of see what we're dealing with here. Let's see what we can do with here. You kind of see that these mounts here kind of corroded out. Quite a bit of sediment in there, of course. And the tank, the bowl itself, or the tank itself does wobble, and so does the bowl. So we need to go all the way to the bottom with this. So next will be to disconnect the supply hose, get the guts out, bowl off from the tank, and then bowl off from the ground. Stick around. All right, friends, so not as much sunlight in here now, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the interior light. But I got the tank bolts and the nuts off. So I'll be ready to pull this. Went ahead and got the nuts taken off the side of the bowl as well. So I'll go ahead and ready to remove this. I'm going to go ahead and lay a towel across here so that I can flip this over to unscrew the overfill. And then we'll get that off and then get the bowl off the ground and see what's looking like underneath there. Stick around. All right, so we got the bowl off. Who's ever had this project before? Thumbs up in the chat if so. Flipped over. And you can see by stun one of the bolts, that's probably where the leak started. May not have been the wax ring in the beginning, but probably this strip right here was probably what was causing the base to get wiggled. And you can see it corresponding there as well. The actual gasket between the tank and the bowl isn't too bad, but I've got a replacement for that. So we'll go ahead and get that on. All right, so let's go ahead and set this in the tub here, and then we'll get the commode off and take a look and see what's going on underneath. Stick around. My man Jeff's been there. Randy's been there. Stuff out of the tank here. I went ahead and scrubbed. Where are my other bowl heads in the house? Strutbuster's been there. Oh, Luke's been doing it. I got all the plastic old gasket there. What you see left is still just staining from the previous gaskets. And on the bottom here, I got that all cleaned up.
except for the staining there and the rust. That won't come off, but it's smooth, and that's what's necessary for a good next seal going down, so stick around. Alright, for those that are weak of stomach,
It'd only be scarier, Jeff, if I were doing it in a haunted house.
Receiver there in the floor, so I got all the wax and stuff off of that. Bolts are still secured.
Johnny Maynard's giving a verbal thumbs up.
And then I went ahead and cleaned out the bottom of the toilet here as well. Got all that junk off of there and scraped off as much as I can. Did the scraping with the flush handle mechanism. That's right. Left it in the, came handy. Have a nice piece of flat, somewhat strong metal to scrape all that wax off. So I went ahead and did that. So now the time is to go ahead and get the wax ring fitting on there, which is actually going to be using a synthetic rubbery sponge thing instead of
that thing was awesome.
Wax.
Way less water than I thought I'd have to deal with. Did a great job soaking it up.
So stick around for that.
Oh, Luke, I've got an answer for that wax ring love you have. Just wait, it's coming.
Working on is probably familiar with the old Corky Complete Universal Kit. It's got everything you need in there. It does away with the ball.
And there she is.
Fill. It does the pressure fill inside the fill tube there. So it's all in one kit there. And then here's the wax ring I'm going to go with here. They're better than wax ring, and it does have new screws that I'll be able to put in. So I'll go ahead and swap those out, and so we'll be in good shape. And hopefully that thing will work. So we'll go ahead and get that installed.
Barry Campbell loves those crappy videos.
Go to the bathroom. Stick around. All right, so some might
Paul
say,
McNeil knows his way around the toilet.
Go than this, because it's why it's better than wax. No mess. If you've ever scraped the bottom of the toilet like I just did, you'll know.
There you go, Strut Buster. Check it out.
Can be repositioned. Plunging won't cause leaks. So there you go. That's what we're talking about. From the #1 toilet repair brand worldwide, Fluidmaster. We'll see.
This video was not sponsored by Fluidmaster.
All right, so I got the seal on there. So now we'll go ahead and set the toilet. Screw her on down. Here we go.
Just a wax guy.
The commode on, nice and sturdy. So let's go ahead and get the parts in that tank and get ready to get
nothing wrong with that.
Stick around. Nice. All right, so we got it installed. Everything should be plugged up. Let's go ahead and drink out a little water. Let's see what we got. Got some paper towels thrown under their hand. All right, so I got some paper towels down here to catch any leaking. I can fill up with some water. And then see how my level is set. So the only thing I reuse is the flusher arm there. It's perfect, so water level might be. Get the magnet adjust this tube here. There we go. Alright, so it's a little lower than where it used to be. Alright.
Johnny, I'm on a second floor here, so hopefully I got gravity on my side.
Went down, so I need to go check downstairs, make sure it didn't come through the ceiling. Alright, so as far as the water drips, that's from my hand messing with the thing there, but no water dripping under there. No water dripping under there. Got the lid back on. Let's give it the old flush test. I'm going to adjust that cable some. Hang on. Alright, so still got a little fiddling to do with the handle, and as you can see, the tip of the handle broke off, so that kind of sucks. But
yeah, those are my winter camo Crocs. That's right.
There we go. So I got a little tweaking to do with that handle lid stick stills, but for right now, it does work. I'm just going to hold the handle and make sure it flushes all the way. I know there's a way to make that ball, that flat valve, float. It's got a dial on the bottom of it, which I've twisted a couple times, but I'm going to look back at the instructions on that. But anyway, so there we go. There's the toilet fixed. Finally, I need to use it. Nice.
Oh, no sound still? No sound still. Yeah. All right. So. All right. Now, yeah, we've got sound now, of course. And again, the funniest part about the whole thing is I got a little hot glue dot on there to help the orange light shine through, so I can see when the mute is on or off, and the laptop mic thing. But I notice as I'm skipping through screens, the laptop mic position changes, so something else I need to tweak. But nonetheless, you got to see me messing around with that ridiculous shark. Bottom line, yeah, there you go. This is what it sounds like when I'm in the woods looking for whatever I just lost in the woods. Is it in this tree? Oh, no. It's in that tree. Oh, that's going to take a long ladder. Oh, goodness. So there we go. I'll try to keep the sound thing on check, but really, during the Santa Clausing process, there's not a lot of elves hanging out, let me tell you. Anyway, fun stuff with the shark. So if you don't have one of these, get one. Only $279 on Sharper Image. I know I baited your breath with these. That is not the actual price. But if you have a cousin, you might get one for free. And backwards. All right, so anyway, I'm putting it up here for your enjoyment. That's why it was up here in the first place. See if I can try not to knock over the entire couch. And let's go ahead and turn this off. So it doesn't go flying off the boxes again. Anyway, I'm putting it on the box for your enjoyment. You're welcome. See, now that gesture makes a lot more sense. All right, so we take a drink when you're muted. Oh, Jeff is turning my show into a drinking game. I don't blame you. Tonight, I'm dealing with water and like fruit punch squirt, and then a quick squirt of blueberry on top of the fruit punch squirt. So, yeah, I know you noticed that, but that's the clause within the Santa Claus. Since I'm an elfling, the ears, the beard is easily detachable for showers and things. So, still changes colors. You still gain weight, but there are some perks. I have some more fun things to show you here in a bit, and mainly because we had a lot of interest last show, episode 67, in this one particular item. So I'm going to break it out, and I'm going to break out its companion item, and I'm going to do some simulation. I know. You're welcome. So let's see what we've got here. Hey, I think I can fly. RC Travis Thompson. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Jono Edwards is in the house. What's up, guys? Good to see you. 21 likes, 18 viewers. May have lost a few folks during the toilet video. I didn't show up to hear watch this shit. I came to show up to see his other shit. Oh. Paul McNeil's talking about how it's going to be cold in northwest Mississippi tomorrow. That's a great question. I'm not even sure how cold it's going to be here tomorrow. It's finally getting to that point, though, where it is getting cooler. I think last show I mentioned I even had to run my AC the week before during the night just to do some good sleeping. This past week, toward the latter half of the week, not so much. Last night, I even had like the noise fan aimed like toward the ceiling. Didn't want to touch me. So yeah, it's getting to that temperature level. We're in good shape. So, and then another week, this beard will be finally gone. I'm hoping the ears will be gone. Now, during the toilet video, I did notice that Lee Davidson was asking a question with regards to, what's up? What kind of ears are these? Hey, I don't have Big Go, but I do have a contest. Oh, contest! What ears are these? All the correct guessers will get a prize. All right, so there you go. All right, so there you go. Am I dealing with orc ears, elf ears? Am I dealing with donkey ears? Am I dealing with alien donkey ears, alien ears, stalks of corn? The corn's on the other side, and you're only seeing the leaves. I mean, There's a lot that could be going on here. If you're familiar with my channel, it's a lot that could be going on here. Oh, Boss 223 is liking this good beard. Aerospace Matt is throwing out with Baby Yoda. that's what I didn't even think of. Look at that. So there you go. Add Baby Yoda to the list. Or as Barry Campbell would say, Grogu, which is his official name. So throw that on the list with the donkey and all the other stuff. So anyway, good guesses, guys. That was obvious. I should have guessed that one. They sure look like that. That's for sure. Mick Dale's in the house. Good to see you, Mick Dale. Glad to see you here. Thank you so much for being here. 9 Degree, I'm going to learn a heavy on full part. Dominic the Donkey. Oh, Randy B. Oh, that's good. That's a reference that I didn't think anybody get. So, could Randy be yet again another winner on the David Yourself channel? Maybe. We'll see. Jeff thought they were Wi-Fi antennas. I wish. That would be great. However, when I am in Alabama, especially down there near the airfield, I didn't do this with my live streams, but when I was doing other internet stuff at night, I'd be wearing a tinfoil hat over there. Not for aliens, but for the reception. Donkey from Shrek. Luke, that's a good one. Shrek, that's right. They do kind of Shrek color, donkey shape. Oh, you may be onto something. It's Christmas. Your dreams and wishes could come true tonight. Travis Thompson also thanks for Shrek ears. Hey, so I posted a couple of things to mostly to my Instagram. Sometimes I also send them over to my Facebook. So who happened to hear the last week with regards to the noise, the sound that I recorded in my apartment? Anybody have an idea of what that was? Let me see if I even have that still on my thing here. Oh, I do. Okay. All right. There we go. Do you hear the heavy breathing? That sounds like a barking spider? Frog with laryngitis? Baby marmoset? I hear rattling. What's going on? Is that a cage? The heavy breathing is the worst part. That's the creepiest part. So that was it. So anybody happen to guess what that was? Because that was some crazy noise. And if you guess it properly, you will also be a winner tonight on non-bingo, but you're still a winner, the Dave It Yourself channel. So you got two things going on here. What kind of ears am I dealing with? And what was that sound? All right? So we will go over that tonight. Aerospace Matt says it's an old rocking chair. Aerospace Matt, you are super close. Wounded Rabbit Call. Boss 223, you are also super close. Bad Case of the Farts. Johnny Maynard, you are also super close. Am I being vague on purpose? Yes. There's prizes at hand, people. It's Christmas. Well, next week it'll be Christmas. Matter of fact, my show will be on Christmas. Will I do my show? I don't know. Well, you'd like me to do a show? Just know that I'll have to prep during the week if that's the case, because I don't have any time to do it on Christmas Day. But if you would like an after dinner with Dave show later in the evening, around this time-ish, on Christmas night, you've already done all your presents, you've already done everything else. Hey, what else can we do? Hey, maybe some jokes of the Dave. Maybe we'll learn something. Or a little aviation-related word of the Dave. So, let me know. Let me know if that's something you want. Put it in the chat. So we'll see. Johnny Maynard said, this is fun tonight. It's the Santa Claus. It's the beard. if you can get a better look at my eyebrows, they are not coming in as the same way. It's very disappointing. And I keep putting the Santa lotion on them, but no, nothing. Still dead here on the sides. Like I got hit by lightning as a child or something. It's weird. Anyway, that's a different story for a different time, right? All right, so what else we got going on? Oh, so after the toilet thing, well, clearly, after such crappy video, there's only one way to get past that, and that is, once I can find the cursor, shaped like an arrow, should be easy to see. There it is. What should we do now? We got to laugh. We haven't been doing any of that so far, so let's change it. First, I got to give you this. The jokes told as jokes of the day are meant for adult entertainment purposes only. It is recommended you already possess a sense of humor prior to listening. The Dave Yourself channel is not responsible for jokes that do not work. If at any time you are unsatisfied, your money will be refunded. And with that, we are on our first a joke of the day. Take it away, Dave.
A guy calls his boss, but his boss's wife answers instead. She says, "I'm sorry to tell you, but he died last week." The guy says, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that," and hangs up. The next day he calls again and asks for his boss, and his wife says, "No, just like I told you yesterday, he died last week." "Oh, that's right, I'm sorry," and hangs up. The third day he calls again and the wife answers and says, "Look, he died last week. Why do you keep calling?" And the guy says, "'Cause I just love hearing it." Nice.
Did anybody notice Frosty Dave's right hand morphing in and out of his chest? If not, go back and watch it. Not now, later. But go back and watch it. It's fun. So yeah, a few more of those. I'm not going to bombard you with the cartoon Daves of the night, but so you know, new costume, every joke. I got crap last week. Hey, your hoodie's in the pool, because I kept wearing the American hoodie thing for the entire thing. I was busy that day. Cartoon Dave was busy that day, doing a lot of jokes from a lot of different areas. This time, it took several days to do it. Wore a different outfit every day, just for you, because nobody else will do that on this particular channel, except for me. So good to see. Glad it was free, Randy says. Yes, sir. And don't forget, I have something for your stockings later on, above the winners with regards to my ears and the noise. But got something for your ear stockings. Coming up soon. And harmonica fell on the ground because it's tiny. But that's right. When we do the next jokes of the Dave and whatever we have going on, I'll break out the micro harmonica for you. I know it's been a while. Let's see if I can even play it in this Santa state. Oh, not quite the range of that big boy that Lee sent me that has, does it? It's got like 4 channels here. Lee's had like 64. And I did not learn Rudolph, by the way. You may be sad. You may be not. There we go. There we go. That's the rage right there. Now, you're wondering what that is? That's Christmas goose call. No, you're like, that sounds a lot like a goose. It's supposed to. You're welcome. So there we go. There's some of that. And speaking of some of that, let's check out the Chickadee Chat. All right, let's see who's in the Chickadee Chat right now. We got Jonah Edwards up in there, Boss223 shouting it out. Strutbuster shouting out for Litz. Looks like Litz is in the house. What's up, Litz RC? Good to see you, sir. Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. make sure you give that old thumbs up and like. We are at 17 viewers, 21 likes. We got to get those viewers up, kids. We got to get it up by 4. At least by the end of the show. You guys can totally sandbag. I don't mind. You want to hang out till the end of the show and then log in and then like? That's fine. Whatever makes everybody win, I'm good with it. So let's diggity do it. All right. So let's get down to that some. Let's see what else we've got talking about here. Aerospace Matt, Jeff. Yep. A lot of hellos and hey, how you doing? There's a lot of thumbs ups going on as well. So good to see everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Last week, we had talked about, or I got some comments, I believe it was from Greg, with regards to the Fokker. The Fokker. And I know it's been a while since this plane has been highlighted on anybody's channel. I think the last one I saw it on was actually GB Linden's channel. But I'm going to go ahead and highlight it here for you because it's Christmas time. You got to look at toys. Duh. So the Fokker. Now, the funny thing about the Fokker is here's the handle. Here's the picture. It's called Rotate, print department. It's called Rotate. For me to show this properly, I gotta do your job and rotate the box. I know, when it's on a table, you're looking right on it. I get it. But when you're carrying it to the car, you're not. So, anyway, so there we go. There's the Fokker. This is from Horizon. Never been out of the box. Never. You ready to see it? Yeah, sure. All right. It's a toy. Yeah, let's look at it. Of course. Duh. Now, this is a ready-to-fly model. Comes with the controller, the batteries, and everything. Do you think the batteries still work? Well, that's worth finding out. I'm going to guess maybe. I don't think I'll take it out of the box specifically, but there you go. That's what comes with it. It is ready to fly. It does have a really great paint scheme underneath, though. Ugh. All right, you know what? I could probably do this simply. It's only one piece of tape. Pulling it in. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right, here we go. Check that. Yeah. Yeah. Check that great German paint scheme. And then you would carry that in with the lower wing here. And then, yeah, nice. That pilot detail looking good. Engine detail on the front looking good. Brown prop. Look at that bad boy. Pretty. So pretty. So pretty. Yeah. A little fairing at the bottom between the wheels. You see that? What kind of batteries it take? Well, this is either it or this is the lead that's coming out of the controller to charge it. I'm going to guess that's the lead. I don't know where the battery is. I never took it out of here, so. But I believe it's the one cell. But even has the little streamers off the tail. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. All right. Safely put it back in the box. In a minute. Close the box and set it on top. Because like I said, I got a companion. That's right. Da-da-da! The PT-17. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look and see what's in here. You haven't seen one of these in a while. Has this one ever been out of the box? No. Ever been flown? No. Oh. Look at that beauty machine. This is not ready to fly. Here we go. Gotta keep figuring out where the camera is. This is not ready to fly. And there you go. Landing gear still taped down. This is a 2 foam scenario. You get it out of here. Let's go. Give a little left-right action. All right. I'm not putting the gear on, but gear very similar to the ones that were on the other one. Look at that beauty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What a beaut. We got a huge problem on that thing. Nice radial engine detail there. Nice decals there. And of course, when you got one plane out of the box and you got another plane out of the box, what are you going to do with them? You're going to go, of course, that's what you're going to do with them. Duh. You're a big kid, and it's Christmas time, and you have toys in your hand. Duh. Of course, that's what you're going to do. But then you're going to also realize that you're an adult, and you paid a lot for them. So that's all you're going to do, and then you're going to set them down. Nice. There you go. So speaking of that, and that was funny. But you know what's funnier? That's right. Oh, second joke of the day.
Two drunk guys walking side by side going down the street. One guy sees a piece of broken mirror on the ground and bends down and picks it up. When he looks at it, he goes, this guy seems familiar, but I can't seem to figure out who it is. His buddy grabs the mirror, looks at it, and says, it's me, you idiot. Nice.
It's me, you idiot. Duh. Stupid. Like I can totally visualize that entire thing happening in my head. You're so stupid. No, I swear to God. Yeah, it's me. So funny. Oh, good stuff. Let's see. Let's jump into that chickadee chat some. I'm not going to screenshot over because I know you're digging the ears. We got a contest going on, so you got to figure it out. So, but I will read some. Let's scroll on up to where we see Christmas trees. Thank you to Litz RC for that. Love the beard, Dave. Thanks, man. And once again, if you haven't heard the story, I'm under the Santa Claus. Yes, the Tim Allen movies were just a precursor for reality. It does occur. Last week, my beard, well, the week before is when it started, but when I did my show, it was about this length. This is a little longer, but it was full brown, no ears. This week, of course, because we're getting closer to Christmas, now it's graying out. Next week, it'll be white. Ears, I'm hoping they disappear. To be honest with you, it's something else to have to wash in the shower. It's a little much. So thank you for that, though. Glad you like the beard. Like I said, with the ears, it does allow me to, so at least that's nice. It gives me that Macy's Santa feel, and I'm not hating it. You tell him, Dave. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it. So put an instant things to go to on it. Yeah. That is a great thing to do. As a matter of fact, of that video that I showed you earlier with the tree that had the rocket motors on it, from what is it, BPS space dot space or whatever, those cats over there. She says, what was it, Seasons Yeetings? Yeah, total Yeetings. But anyway, super fun video there. I put a link in the video there. There's also another link in the description tonight from Tail Heavy Productions. I'm sure you guys are totally familiar with them. Again, another one of those channels I look at like, oh man, I wish I could be like those guys. Total guys that I look up to. But they got a video in there, and I put a link in the description tonight with regards to just fly. Just enjoy the hobby as you can. Just enjoy it. It made me feel a lot better as a pilot because I'm a shit pilot. But at the same time, hey, there's room for me. There's room for guys like me out there. Not a lot. I get it. And most of the room for me is in the woods because that's where I'm getting my stuff from. But when I can stand on the flight line, get it up, get her down, it's good stuff. There's room for me there. In other words, if I'm in the woods, nobody else is out there but me. So that's fine. Let's RC. Good to see you, sir. Let's see who else is in here. I'm going to shout out to Barry Campbell again. I'm going to shout out to Boss223 again. Good to see you guys still hanging out. Jonah Edwards, shoot you out as well, my man. Snow River, good to see you, sir. On the upside, the ears are erogenous zone. Snow River just let us into a little bit of his dark side. Speaking of Dark Side, if you think these are Grogu ears, hey, put your guess in the comments. I didn't think of that earlier, but somebody else did. So hey, we learned from everybody. So good stuff. You're not that bad, Dave. You just need a bigger field. That is true. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is true. However, with the RC UMX stuff and the UMX stuff I had behind me, of course, you've seen the other hill I fly on, and I fly on the Aeroscat out there, and it can do stuff. But again, still fairly close to a road. The field that I did fly at, the tryout, was the Stone Mountain field, which, again, it's an old Atlanta Hartsfield field that, it's like 3/4 of the way eroded out now, and we got like the last quarter of it left out there. But the only cool part about that, and I like the area, but runway, weeds, the whole, nothing smooth about it. It's a concrete slab, and it takes me 45 minutes to get there. I got other concrete slabs or asphalt slabs closer to me, which is why I'm not a big fan of that place. Only because of that. However, if you're the kind of pilot that likes to put cameras on planes, and I don't know anybody like that at all, but if you're that kind of pilot, Stone Mountain is right behind you. Pretty freaking sweet. But when you're on the line or anywhere down there, pine trees behind you, you can't see it. So you got to be 100 feet in the air, at least get a sight of it. So I did have fun after I did the video of that, but so much during the day. The good thing is I was able to walk away without any plane damages, so having a field is probably the way to go. However, I don't have one, so I got buckets of busted stuff. And I have some videos of those coming out soon because, again, I thought about maybe breaking out a plane here. Boom, right in the living room. Yeah, plenty of you have done it. I get it. But I like to try to, as a matter of fact, I took whatever UMX planes I had hanging in here because I had a few just for decoration, of course, because I'm single. But nonetheless, I took those down because it's like, let's separate it. Let's, hobby, fetish, hobby out there, life in here. Mental disability and, polyphomatitis out there, not in here. So, except for in these boxes and me playing with these right now, which, of course, when you break them out of the box, now all of a sudden, I need it. I just want to charge up a battery, put the dang AA's in that controller, and see if that fucker will fly. That's why you can't take them out of the box if you have a problem. Roach Coach is in the house. What's up, Roach? Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Lyndon Stewart's back. Good to see you, Lyndon. I was talking about you earlier, sir, at the beginning of the episode, so hopefully you're there, still here for that. Apologize for the late start. But I also did a video of that. I'm not going to go into that twice. That would be a totally crappy thing to do. But anyway, nonetheless, check out the video after this show is over and see what's going on there. But nonetheless, what else do I have going on? Oh, that's right. Last week, we started to talk about what's so important about this holiday. Of course, the birth of Christ, although he was born in July. But, the celebration of the birth of Christ. But Santa, the reindeer, that kind of stuff. So last week we went over he's got 8 original reindeer, and then of course Rudolph. Last week we went through 4 of them with regards to their names and their personalities. This week we're going to go through the last 5, including Rudolph, for all you Rudolph holdouts out there. He's coming. So right now it's time for aviation-related word of the day. But it's going to be a Christmas edition. That's right. And we're going to be talking about this guy right here and those cats right there. And then we're also going to be talking about this guy. But mostly Santa's reindeer's name and personalities. So if you didn't happen to catch last week, just know it's going to be good stuff. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and jump into that. The first one that we've got is a Comet. And Comet is the strongest of the reindeer and is known for being a stubborn but loyal member of the team. He was named after an enormous comet, shocker, which flew through the skies at the same moment he was born, which would foretell Comet's future as a famous flying reindeer. And I don't know if anybody else was born during a comet. I'm sure several of us were. We just didn't know it. It's a good for Comet for knowing it. I don't know how he knew that. Maybe Santa's got a meteorological service up there. Astronomers, something like that. We'll see. I guess I'll find out next week. Anyway, who's next? Oh, Cupid. Cupid is the most romantic and passionate of all the reindeer. Born on Valentine's Day. This is the kind of stuff you can only get on the Dave Yourself channel and Google. Cupid has taken it upon himself to act as a matchmaker amongst the Lapland reindeer. Oh, should he use that as a trigger or a question? What kind of reindeer are there out there in Santa's forest? They are the Lapland reindeer, but unfortunately he has been unsuccessful with his own love life. Can totally relate. And he has with others like celebrity couple Rudolph and Zoe. Zoe, who knew that Zoe was Rudolph's girlfriend? Bring that thumbs up in the chat. Madly in love with Vixen, he is constantly trying to impress her, although Santa had to separate the two of them since Cupid kept flying into obstacles as he was unable to take his eye off her. Oh, we've all been there, haven't we, fellas? We've all been there, haven't we? Can't blame a deer. You got to get your buck. All right, here's Donner. Donner is sometimes known as Donder, and I did see this, and I was wondering if there was a difference. And Dunder, which I also saw, so there you go. 3 forms of this one name. Donner's name means thunder, and she is not a reindeer to be messed with, married to Blitzen. There you go. That'll be on the quiz, kids. They are mom and dad of the reindeer group and have to discipline the younger ones if they step out of line. Donner looks after the others to make sure their hooves are clean. Totally important. To cooking hearty meals before their long journeys, distributing presents. Because you know you're going to burn some deer calories pulling that sleigh. Santa is not on Slim Fast. And then who else we got here? We got Blitzen. Blitzen, husband to Donner. Blitzen is the bravest member of the team, never one to back down or give up in the face of adversity. He encourages the rest of the team, even though the toughest storms, to make sure they are successfully delivered their presents in time for Christmas morning. And his name means lightning. Oh, we got a little thunder and lightning, a little mom and dad action. Thunder and lightning. Some people say because he has been struck so many times, and together with Donder, they make a fertile couple as they are backbone of the Magnificent Bunch. That's pretty badass. If your mom and dad's name is Thunder and Lightning, have you really? That's pretty badass. So there we go. There's that. Oh, wait. You say, but there's one more? Oh, I love a smart audience. You're right. There is. Rudolph, that's right. Rudolph's in the house, and Rudolph is the youngest and most famous of all the reindeer, universally celebrated for his heroics in the storm of 1939. Another quiz question, kids. Make sure you use your highlighter on that one. How he was born is his legendary bright nose. No one knows. Still a mystery. But children all over the world are very glad he has he has led the team. Clap out the hard words, Dave. Through many wintry nights as a shining beacon. At first, Dasher was not happy. It's like a little The Bachelor action up in there. Dasher was not happy to have been replaced as lead reindeer, but after seeing how well Rudolph could guide the sleigh through even the thickest fog, he was quickly won over and too happy to act as secondary in command. So, it's teamwork that makes the dreams work, people. It's teamwork that makes the dreams work. So you realize, kid's got a skill. Let him do his thing. Wait for him to F up. If he does, I'm all over him. If not, hey, stronger team, right? Teamwork that makes the dream work. All right, so there we go. So that is good stuff. So now you have learned all about that, and that was, let me see if I can scroll up back to my other card. That was the aviation-related Christmas edition Words of the Day. There you go, folks. Good stuff. Now, I was going to do another Pods Non Seer for Tail Heavy Productions, but again, I was running out of time, so I gave them a shout out earlier, and there's a link to their their video that I most recently saw. There's their most recent video, or I think so, in my stream in the comments below, or in the actual description of this video. That's where it is. Look there for the Christmas tree with rocket engines on it and Tail Heavy's recent video, because it's a perfect video for everybody. It's a family video. It's good stuff, and they do a hell of producing that stuff. So good stuff. What else do we have here? Let's see. Let me see what's going on in that chickadee chat. Then we'll do a little Scrolly McSrollerton. Roach Coach. I don't know how I ever got along with that information. I'm telling you, Roach, now you know. I mean, you're not going to find this type of information on any other channel. It is flying related, so we should all be super excited. And it's Christmas related, which we happen to be on the holiday for. So I think it was timely. So I'm glad. I hope you appreciate it. And if you learned one thing, like the severe winter storm of 1939, that's when Rudolph made his debut and busted through that bad boy with his bright red nose that nobody has any idea how the hell he got. Probably Chernobyl, but there you go. You take away one nugget, then yet another Christmas gift from the Dave It Yourself channel. So you are welcome. All right, so let's scroll back through this scrolly. Paul McNeil says, I always use a deer rifle to get RC airplanes out of trees. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. No doubt. Wow, Bill is in the house. Wow, Bill. What's up, man? Good to see you. Always good to do the Wow, Bill shout out. Now if I can just scroll my cursor down the right spot. There it is. Good to see you, Wow, Bill. I don't know if you're currently doing this Santa Claus thing yourself, but I'm still bound underneath the Santa Claus. Yes, the Tim Allen movies are a precursor to reality, so this is a real thing. This year, not sure what's going on with these things, but nonetheless, I'm dealing with it. It's a little more to wash in the shower, but I'm doing what I can. How could that cause his glowing nose in 1939? I don't know, Matt. I don't know. I'm not pulling out the encyclopedias right now as I'm spreading out this information. In case you haven't noticed from some of my other shows, Matt, pretty much all of this is coming right out of my butt. Pretty much every bit of it. The fact that I'm able to put together some visuals for you, that just shows I'm not completely insane. They help me. You help me. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. And I appreciate the questions, as always, of course. Last week I had the 3D glasses on. Got some comments from some of the foamy homies out there that'd like to see my eyes. So there you go. But, of course, the vision is starting to slag a little bit with the whole, growing appendages and ridiculous facial hair in a short period of time. So, let's just say I'm taking a lot of men's multivitamins right now. Santamins. It's actually Santamins. Oddly enough, the name of the company that sells these for you to get through this period, the name of the company is Santamins. I know. It's like Entenmann's, but with Santa. Does that have anything to do with that? I don't know. It's not Santa's company. I can tell you that. But Santamins, yeah. Multi-Santa vitamins, yeah. They're helping out a lot. I did notice that the expiration date was a little old. Only by like a month and a half. But still, is that the reason for these? We're going to see what happens after we deliver presents. If we still got them, it's a problem. If not, then easier showers ahead. So there you go. We'll see what happens. All right, so what other kind of fun stuff got going on here? Because you people are here to laugh. I get it. I mean, I'm only somewhat entertaining. I get it. It's not a variety show here, although I did try to give you some extra stuff. But what are you here for? Of course you're here for a Jokes of the Day! So let's go ahead and jump into another Joke of the Day. How many of these have I done so far? Is it 2 or 3? Let's see what this one is. All right, let's try this one.
Two guys sitting around talking about their elderly parents' health. One guy says to the other, I feel bad because my dad is senile and he just sits in a chair all day and stares through a window. The other guy says, oh, that's so sad. What a horrible way to live. The first guy says, yeah, now that you mention it, I guess I will let him in. Nice.
Dad's outside in the chair staring in. I wish I was warm. Kid's like, I don't believe it. I'm not convinced. It took a friend, and that's why friends are important. It took a friend to mention to him, hey, that's sad. For him to go, huh. You know what? I guess I will bring him in. So we all learned something there. Friends are important. All right, let's see what the Chickadee chat has to say about friends. Thumbs up in the chat for friends. So many songs about friends. Word, it hit 40 degrees, and I'm in the sky. Roach Coach. Johnny says that one was just wrong. Johnny, show's not over, my friend. You haven't even seen wrong. Wrong is coming, though, Johnny, if that's something you're looking for. Just so you know. Wrong is coming. Because those may be the presents under the tree for you. But I still got stocking stuffers. And what goes in stockings? Could be coal. Could be treats. That's what the stockings are for. Do I have coal for you coming up? Do I have treats? Do I have a little of both? You're going to have to stick around and find out. I don't know what to tell you. We'll see. So, if you didn't get a chance to see how my day started, of course I didn't film the coffee and burrito thing, but just so you know, egg burrito using the, what is it? No, I can't totally draw the blank on it. The, the yellow egg, here I go, this stuff. The eggs, yolks in the container, blah, blah, blah. The yellow stuff, not the white ones. Anyway, peppers, ground bacon, those, cheese, burrito, microwave, melt it all one good time, pull it out of the paper towel. I enjoy it. That's how the day started, with coffee. And then it went into the other thing, which was, hey, there's an echo in here. So you know, I did go downstairs to make sure that there was no water coming through the ceiling downstairs. And the previous holes were there that are already there from when water was coming through the ceiling there. But nothing new based on my report. I have not given it a full Mother Nature responding to her paperwork scenario yet. So I'll give you an update in the morning if something goes wrong. Hey, Peters. Thanks, Mom. Always count on one of the people that you go Kroger shopping with the most to be able to help you out with what it is that you're trying to... I forgot what I was about. Egg beaters. There it is. That's how I do it. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, Matt. If I'm making you super hungry, I'll send you a picture later of one of the burritos I did made, and then I'm going to put a caption under it, which will make you not hungry immediately. Because when I sent the same picture to my kids and put the same caption, they're like, no. It is the dad's job to make his kids go, no, as much as possible. Yes, it is. Oh, some good stuff. So yeah, we do have some more jokes of the day coming, and we do have some gifts for your stockings, and we have two current guesses going on right now. A, what was the sound? And in case you didn't hear it, I guess it's part of me having to do it again, which of course is fine. Gotta find it though. Is this it? There it is. Okay. So this is the sound you're trying to guess on. We got two contests going tonight. No bingo tonight. Two guesses, two contests. What's going on with these ears? What kind of ears are these? Donkey ears. A bunch of great guesses out there. And then also, What is this noise? I recorded this in my apartment earlier this week. Kind of creepy. If you listen, it's heavy breathing. It's bad. It's bad. It goes on for like a full minute. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so that's the other contest. What is that noise? Winner gets a prize. What's going on with these ears, other than what I've already told you? Winner gets a prize. So put your Snow River Grinch ears. See, there we go. Yet another entry on the what kind of ears have we got going on. Snow River says Grinch ears. Yet another one I did not think of. Somebody said Grogu ears earlier, Baby Yoda. I didn't think of that one either. So perfect. Put those both on the list. So good stuff. Who's saying it's snowing? Snow River says it's snowing. Not really surprised to hear that Snow River is saying that it's snowing. More of a surprise to hear from here in July, but with his channel name and the weather event occurring at the exact same time, make the conjunction of, But Snow was the first one to call snow. So thank you, Snow. There's snow, place like snowflakes. Makes me want to break out the harmonica. I think I might. A dunny seat. Jonah's saying dunny seat. Flipper, squeaky door. All right, we're getting some guesses in there. Johnny Mayer's saying squeaky door. I get it. It does sound a lot like a squeaky door. That was my first impression. I thought the breathing was a little much, though. That was a little on the creepy side. If you could hear, it was like, it was like, what the hell is going on here? So anyway, I like it. Flipper. Not sure what kind of flipper you're talking about. Pinball flipper? Or what kind of flipper? Pancake flipper? Help me out there, Jono. Tell me what kind of flipper. Because I think you're one of our, you're out of the U.S., are you not? Aren't you another one of our Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Hey, your 51's in the house. What's up, Kenny? Good to see you, sir. Before you ask, the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, those movies, that's a real thing. This is my second week. Now it's gone gray. I've also, because of some sort of Santa gesterone or something to that nature, Kringle, I can't remember what they call it, the last 9 years. I put this hat over them to kind of keep them down because they are ridiculous. And if I wasn't pushing them down, you totally know what they were. So we have 2 guesses going on, Kenny, tonight. No bingo, but we had 2 guesses. One is, what sound was that I recorded in my apartment this past week, which we just heard, and I'll give you a little sample of since you just got here. Good breathing, that's the worst part. See, so anyway, Kenny, that's the other guess. What's going on with these ears, and what's that noise? Winner gets a prize. There you go. I'm keeping you enthralled in the show. I gotcha. Get in here. Get in there. Snow River says that's my toilet seat. Ooh, he could be right. We won't know now since I took it off and replaced it today. Or at least put it back and fix that entire toilet scenario. So I won't be able to test it again. But it's a great guess. Go ahead and add that on the list with the other ones. Hangar 51, Kenny says it's a balloon. Kenny, I'm liking yours. Yours are the one that I think I thought it was a squeaky door when I first heard it. However, balloon's what I was thinking too. I'm on balloon. I'm team balloon. That's what I'm thinking. Like that kind of thing. And then somebody's it's just a really big dude or a dude that just ran a marathon doing it. I finished. All right, great. Maybe. Sure. If in New York, anything happens there. So totally possible. But it was in my apartment, so that's what makes it weird. So anyway, best guess in the chat. Winner at the end of the show. All right, so after that hilariousness, what else is hilarious? Well, It could be. Could be. The next joke of the day. Let's find out. You told me.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to
Way to say it, Joe. Way to say it. America can be defined in one single word. American Nailed it. Nice. I'm not going to make this show political, but no matter who you are, if you got a sense of humor, you got to love watching Joe Biden. Because that shit is funny. All right, but what we are going to do is we're going to go to something different. And here's where you pull your stockings out, kids. That's right, because I got a stocking to stuff. I want to put some stuffles in your stocking. I want to stuff it. Stuff it. All right, so here's where you're going to put out the stockings for these stuffings, because these are going to be some good ones for you. What we're going to do is we're going to do some rapid fire Dave yourself jokes. All right, jokes of the Dave. Rapid fire. We're just going to throw some out. Bunch of one-liners, two-liners, that kind of thing. Some of them, they're going to cross the line. They are going to cross the line. No doubt about it. So if you're at all squeamish, leave now. As a matter of fact, just because of that, I am going to scroll back up and put this up right now for legal reasons, because Dave the lawyer said, I'll put it up. There you go. That's up there now. Because some of these, I know where the line is, and some of these are going to say, what line? They're going to say, oh, what line? We're going to go ahead and jump in some of the jokes of the Dave. Now, I'm just going to give you the old joke of the Dave card here, so we can get into that. But we'll jump into this here first. First one up is, I guess I can give you a camera. I know you guys want to see the ears flapping on all these jokes. That's where the presidents come in. You're welcome. All right, first one, though. Here we go. Some of them are tame. Some of them are lame. Some of them are, oh, Dave. But first one, let's just throw a little softball out there. What has 4 legs and 1 arm? What has 4 legs and 1 arm? A happy pit bull. Oh, no doubt. That's a happy dog. I'm a happy dog. I'm a happy dog. I got a whole arm and I'm a happy dog. What do you call a necrophiliac gangbang? Let me see if I get there. Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Put that in your stocking. We got more. Oh, remember that line I talked about earlier? Yeah, get your binoculars out. We're about to cross it way past it. What starts with an M and ends with marriage? That's right. A miscarriage. Where's that line at? Do these things focus? It's way over there. I just read that someone in London gets stabbed every 52 seconds. God, that poor guy. Oh, what else I got? Some of these, I have a line that I won't go over. So some of these, this is the one that's like, not. This is again. Bring out the binoculars for this line. Don't be a racist. Racism is a crime, and crimes are for black people. Where's that line? Oh my God! Can I borrow your telescope? We're gonna have to use Google Maps to find that line. That one was way out of our bounds. Woo! Okay, here we go. A little closer to home. Still, bring out the binoculars. The bird watching ones, the good ones. Here we go. Why doesn't Mexico have an Olympic team? Because every Mexican that can run, jump, and swim is already in the U.S. Ooh. All right, let's head over toward the east some more. What happens if an Asian with an erection walks into a wall. He breaks his nose. Put that, if you can move some of the other things down in there, joke stocking, put that one toward like the toe. Gonna need your bird watching binoculars to find the line on this one. What did the cannibal do after dumping his girlfriend? He wiped his butt. I gotta get these jokes out now because I won't be able to take them to North Pole next week. What's black and white and red all over? A nun with a heavy period. Oh, that's where the line is on that one. Oh, that is up there. Wow. Okay, so let's see. So 2 terrorists. All right, let's bring it back to something more comfortable for everybody in the audience. 2 terrorists walk into a bar and talk to the bartender, and the bartender asks them, "What's the talk all about?" Terrorist 1, "We're going to kill 300 people and a donkey." The bartender, "Why the donkey?" Terrorist number 2, "See, I told you no one would care about the Americans." Oh, the donkey. Little known fact, there is a backup donkey in the stable in case one of the reindeer poop out. Oh, I was going to do this one. I'm only going to do this one because it's got the name Dave in it. But again, get out your binoculars for where the line is on this one. But we got to hit them all, right? That's what comedians do. You got to hit them all. All right, so 2 gay men were kissing and getting ready for some action. "Sorry, Dave. I can't do this. I'm in that period of the month." "Oh, Charles, I hate it when you have diarrhea." Rough. Whew, that was rough. Even had my name in it. That's horrible. Oh, but what's Christmas all about? They're giving stuff that you can't afford to give to other people. Give it to you. Here you go. You can have it. All right. So what's better than winning a gold medal at the Special Olympics? That's right. If you thought we were done, we're not. So what's better than winning a gold medal at the Special Olympics? Having arms and legs that work. Can I borrow your LASCO telescope on that one? Set it to Jupiter focus. Is that one? Woo! That's going to send you straight to hell, right? That one right there. All right. All right, let's bring these back around a little bit more. I'm only bringing this one out, again, line, nowhere to be found. But you've already heard this joke before, so I feel somewhat comfortable re-saying it. You haven't heard from me, but you're going to hear it now. Just know. Remember the disclaimer from earlier? Okay, burn it in your brain, because again, we will refund you. There's a white boy, a Mexican boy, and a black boy who are all in the 5th grade. Who has the biggest penis? Anyone? Anyone? It's the black boy. It's because he's 18. Oh, rough. Ouch. Tough. Not good. Okay. And I'm going to end this one right here because this is the holiday time. Might as well end it on with one of these. And again, you might have to stick 2 telescopes, maybe 3 telescopes, centipede style. The human centipede. You might have to put 3 telescopes, ass to nose, on each one of these for this joke to be seen, where the line is for this one. You have been warned. My mom is not going to like this one. Mom, mute the phone right now. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. What's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus? You can hang a picture with just 1 nail. Oh. I'm gonna break my abdominal hernia for that one. Whoo, that's a toughie. All right, and that's it. That is all of the stocking stuffers. Like I said, some are coal. Some are those little gold-covered chocolates. But all of them filled your stocking, and that's what we're here to do. Especially on episode, 68? The Christmas edition? Maybe. That's the other third thing that you can vote on tonight. Am I going to be doing Christmas show, which happens to be next Sunday? It's only by viewer requests. So, how does that happen? Go to any of my videos, comment in the video, yes, Christmas show. That's all you got to say. Comment on this stream right here, yes, Christmas show. After the show is over, come back and comment in the comments in case I can't get to the stream back. Yes, Christmas show. And I'll do some form of Christmas show. Just know, by me doing so, it'll be me working over the week because I won't be able to do it over the weekend. But I can do something. So let me know what you think about that idea. It is viewer request only. And who knows what color my beard will be next week and how big these ears will be. Oh. All right, so let's jump into some of that last bit of chiggity chat without breaking out any more planes or anything out of the box or the robot shark. I think I got enough toys out of the box right now. Got to put them back in safely in case I ever do sell them or fly them or whatever. I have flown that PT-17 before. This is like my second one of these, but this is which is why it's still in the box, just because it's so pretty. But I have flown these before. They don't have safe or anything like that on it. They do have AS3X, but very, very cool. But this particular plane is where I got the idea for how to make canopies for other planes by just using water bottles and just a little heat gun and like a flat something or other to just make little glass windscreens. So this plane right here is what kind of started me in the whole, hey, that looks like a plastic bottle. It sure does. But when you look at something like this Fokker right here, it does not have that type of plastic bottle detail. It's got detail. Wooden looking prop. Very nice. Very nice. See if we got streamers on the tail. Like I said, I think I'm absolutely positive that GB Linden has a video of this particular plane flying. So if you want to see it actually fly, of course, you check out your boy GB on that. Just scroll through his channel and look for that kind of stuff. So there we go. All right, so we started a little after 6 o'clock, 6:30 tonight. Again, apologize for the delay. It's a little after 8 o'clock tonight. Yeah, that's about right. I think we're about at the hour and a half mark since I don't have bingo and stuff. But I do want to go into the chat and see if we have any winners with what my ears and all that's going on. So let's see. We're looking for noise, winners, and ears. What's going on with the ears? So here's your chance. I'm going to go ahead and do. You guys have already warmed up your answers. I'm going to go and throw the stickety stars in the chiggity chat. Boom, there's my star bar. So anybody that wants to guess underneath the star bar with your earlier answers or a revised version of your earlier answer as to what the noise was, let me know. That'll be the one winner for tonight. Okay? So, and when I say one winner, that means whoever gets the correct answer, could be 10 of you. Those are the winners for tonight. So one guy, that's the winner for tonight. What's going on with these ears? We're going to wait to see about that for next week if I do a show. If I don't get enough thumbs ups or whatever to want to do a show, you guys during Christmas don't want to mess with me. Totally fine. Easier on me, whatever. You're not hurting my feelings. But at the same time, I'd also like to do a show, so it doesn't matter. If you want me to, great. If not, I'll put the slippers on, not the work boots. Boom. Like it? I do. All right. So tonight, you're not necessarily worried about trying to guess the ears part. That may be for next Sunday. If for some reason by Saturday it realized that, hey, nobody wants the show for Sunday night, again, totally fine. Then I will post something on the channel, most likely in my community through like one of the shorts or whatever like that of the ears. And then we'll go back to this stream with regards to who guessed properly because there's been some great guesses so far, some ones I didn't even think about as well. So totally could have a winner here with regards to that. But we'll reveal that answer, what they are, next Sunday, unless there's no Sunday show. Then I'll do it in a short Saturday night, which will make us come back to this show to look in the stream to see who guess what. So if you want to make sure that your answer is firmly submitted in case I can't get the chat, also when this stream is over, go into the comments of this video, put your answer in there too, just to make sure. That'll be a little extra, but hey, maybe worth it. Rabbit call, Vulcan ears. Ooh, another one. Vulcan. Very nice. And again, this hat is kind of squishing them down a little bit, so they could be straight up. It could be straight up. For all you know, the hat is kind of pushing them down a little bit, so they could be straight up. Scraping a finger against the window. Oh, another great answer on the noise. All right. Now, I did not video the event when it was occurring because the noise itself was already shocking enough. So I just grabbed my recorder and I recorded that kind of stuff and then boom, I recorded. However, I did title the recorder or the recording itself what I thought it was based on what I was able to visualize here at the apartment. So I do have some sort of, basis to be able to determine who the winner is. All right. Roach Coach is also on the Kenny to Balloon Brigade. I'm Team Balloon myself, so that's three of us. So that's good stuff. Keith Christie says it's elf farts. Totally possible. Past few weeks have been a little crazy with this whole Santa Claus thing going on here. Last week with the longer brown beard. This week with the gray beard, it's graying out. Next week it'll be white, I'm sure. And then these years, hopefully these will be gone by then. We'll see. If not, you'll see him on next show, right? That all depends. So we'll see. The upstairs neighbor's bar stool, totally possible. But I am on the top floor. This is a two-floor building, and I'm on the second floor. So that's why earlier I ran down to make sure water wasn't coming through when I flushed the toilet that I reinstalled. So Vulcan ears, Matt says. Litz RC says Shrek ears, also a great guess. Irish jackass ears, not bad. Dobie ears or Harry Potter. Ooh, yet another guess. Not bad there, Keith Christie. Great to throw that out. Boss223 says it's a squirrel call, what that noise was. Oh, that's a good one. All right, so again, your ears, comments, or guesses, make sure you also put those in the comments of this video after this video is over, just in case for some reason I can't pull up the stream so I can actually aggregate the actual proper answers and people who answered them, okay? So I love your answers here about the ears, but again, the answer to that, maybe next week. Well, will for sure be next week, whether it's Saturday or Sunday. That's the question. Right now, what's the noise? All right, what was that noise? Ears, said squeezing out air of a balloon earlier. Yep, yeah, you did. And cabinet door, Litz said cabinet door, not bad. Probably have to add a little weight on that for that, maybe. Well, maybe not. Could just be a really old door. Totally possible. Squeezing air out of a balloon, yeah. Anybody else want to throw up another? I'll give it another few minutes here. See if anybody else wants to do that. As a matter of fact, I'll serenade you with a little harmonica. I like the higher pitch on the right and the deeper pitch on the left. Okay. Still getting used to this beard. Oh. All right. Groovy cats, groovy. Snow River says, squeaky floorboard that you hide your porn under. Oh, not a bad one. Put my porn in a gun safe, just so you know. What if the house burns down? I don't want that stuff to go to waste. Guns on the walls, porn's in the vault. Not true, but funny. Very funny. All right, squeaky floorboard, air escaping from a radiator, Randy BRC says. Although I did say this was in my apartment, so I guess if I lived in a loft, or maybe the garage is just right below here that you can't see, I'm 12 feet off the ground, and when you look down, I'm looking at a 200 square foot huge warehouse like Kenny is in, but I'm in the loft area upstairs where I'm doing this. Oh, totally possible. Everybody's visualizing that in their mind. David in a loft? I don't hear the echo. Yeah, there's a reason for that. All right. Any other last guessers with regards to the mystery sound that I recorded in my apartment earlier this week? Who knows? Because that's a good one. And let's see where I have that. There it is. Anybody else? We are going for Dave Yourself decals and some other sort of fun Christmas thing added in. So it will be a Christmas gift that I would send you. But your guess is, what is the noise? And to make it fair, one last time, we'll do a little of the noise so you folks at home can properly guess. Here we go. Go ahead and put your last guesses in the chat now. Again, it's the heavy breathing that stuff. Creepy. See, that kind of pauses, and it goes into this long, like almost like a ripper fart. That's where that fart sound comes from. But the heavy breathing, that's the ghostly, it's very like, like a ghost somewhere. Roach Coast says it's a squeaky door of some sort. That's what he's saying. Jeff in Lower Alabama says servers on your tree, Def 4. Jeff, you may not be far off from that one. That's a great guess. Sounded like a 40 millimeter Citation Motors. Shout out to the Citation. What's up? Yeah. Pretty funny. Coffee pot, Jeff says. Squeaky floorboard. All right, so there we go. Any last guesses? I'm going to go ahead and throw my Stickity Star Bar in the Chickadee chat to go ahead and close off this comments and see if we got ourselves any winners. So I'm going to give you another 10 seconds. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, squeaky old door. Here we go. All right, so let's go over the other Star Bar. Some Vulcaneers, blah, blah. No, it was hinge speak. That's right, bathroom door hinge squeaking. Bathroom door hinge. So let's see who guessed door hinge. All right, so we got Vulcaneers. So you guys are still guessing the ears thing. Adobe ear Squirrel Carl. So boss, no. Cabinet door. Pretty close, Litz. Pretty close. Rabbit call, cleaning a window, elf fart, scraping a finger against the window, noise of a balloon. Threw you guys off the balloon thing. Although that does sound a lot like it. Let's see. Squeezing air out of a balloon, escaping from a radiator, squeaky floorboard, dripping coughing pot, sounded like 40 millimeter Citation. Old door hinges. Johnny Maynard, going to give Johnny a shout out on that one because old door hinges, that's good. We're going to go ahead and give him a win on that. Aerospace mat, squeaky recliner, servos in your tree F4, squeaky door, some court, Roach Coach, squeaky door, boom, gets it. And Johnny made it again, nails it with squeaky old door. You two gentlemen are winners tonight on the Dave Yourself channel. Make sure that you email me your addresses to thedavidyourselfchannel@gmail.com, and I will send you both some Christmas prizes. Because you were right, it was my squeaky bathroom door. Bonus, which hinge? No. I don't know how to do that. Top hinge. There we go. All right, so there's some fun stuff there. What else we got going on there? Any other fun stuff? Let me take a look at my scroll down here. I guess we're getting pretty close toward the end here, friends. Did all the random fire jokes. We're getting ready to round to around 6 or 8:20ish. Almost a 2-hour show. Hopefully it was somewhat entertaining for you. It was certainly entertaining for me, and it was quite the something or other to get off the ground. So So thanks for that. Started off with a crapper, turned out to be a clapper. There we go. I knew I'd go with something. All right, so guess for next week, the prizing for next week is what's going on with these ears? What shape will they be in? How long? Will they change color? I know this beard's going to go a little bit wider. Maybe longer, too. We'll see. But nonetheless, that'll be coming up next week on Sunday on the Dave It Yourself channel. I know Sunday's Christmas Day, and if viewers request it, I will do a show late Sunday evening. If not, then I'll put something out on Saturday through my shorts on my channel and then through Instagram, which most likely will also bleed over to Facebook with regards to what's going on with these ears. So put your guesses in the comments of this particular video after this video is over in case I miss them in the stream here. But we had a bunch of those good guesses on that tonight. So I do appreciate everybody showing up. Thank you so much. It's been a super fun time. I hope everybody has a fantastic Christmas. Hope you learned something about Santa's reindeer in case you hear him on the roof. You'd be like, David Donner, I know all about you. Your name's Thunder. That's right. Don't learn on the Dave It Yourself channel. Make sure you yell that out too. And I hope everybody has a fantastic Christmas, a fantastic holiday, and all kinds of other fun stuff. Please tell some of those jokes to people that you feel they're appropriate to, or don't tell anybody that you even watch the show. That's not a bad idea. But nonetheless, always fun stuff. Always good to see everybody here. Thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and do some more shout-outs on the way out. Shout-outs on the way out. What's what? Jeff in Lower Alabama, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Jono Edwards, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Keith Christie, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Paul McNeil, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Litz RC, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Johnny Maynard RC, Merry Christmas to you. Make sure you send me your email address with your email to my email, thedavidshowchannel@gmail.com, so you get your prizes from tonight. Roach Coach, you do the same thing as well, my friend. Jono Edwards, Aerospace Matt, Merry Christmas to you as well, friend. Who else we got here? Snow River RC, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Randy BRC, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Keith Christie, in case I may have missed it, may have already said it, but Merry Christmas to you too. Boss 223, Merry Christmas to you. I know Wild Bill was in the house earlier, so Merry Christmas to him. JCB67, Merry Christmas to you. Hanger 51, Kenny, good to see you. Hopefully we'll see you later on in your stream here in just a short bit. Good luck topping this, big boy. You better have a beard on. Merry Christmas to my mom. Thank you so much for everybody being here with that as well. Who else we got going on here? And I'll try to check the chat as I go along, see if there's anything I missed. Just love. Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate that. Kenny wants Paul to come drive a bus with him. Always good comments in the chat here tonight. Wild Bill, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Happy Merry Christmas to you as well. I sent you a text recently, too. I don't know if you got it. Let me know if you did. You're probably like, who the hell is this from? Lyndon Stewart, good to see you. Merry Christmas to you, sir. And happy holidays to everybody out there. Let's see, who else we got out there? Everything RC. Hey, Everything RC. Look at that. I'm glad I scrolled up and it didn't erase it. Good to see you, Liam. Thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate that. We're currently at 15 viewers, 26 likes. I know the viewers on the peter out, but 26 likes, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. 25 would have made it like Christmassy. But if I were 26, hopefully when I get in there, peak viewers will be 25. I get to put my view in, or likes is, now current viewers will be 27, 26 likes. I get to put my like in, boom, everybody wins a prize. Oh, that'd be great. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know about that. If that happens, trust me, it'll be in the short. You'll hear about it. Let's see what else we got up in here that I may have not said anything to so far. Again, thanks to Everything RC to being here. Who else is in here? Paul McNeil, Merry Christmas to you, sir. I'm sure I'll miss somebody, and it always disappoints me when I do. Barry Campbell, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you so much for coming on back. Good to see you. Jono, I do believe I said good Merry Christmas to you, but just in case it didn't, there you go. Who else? Aerospace Matt, I'm pretty sure I said it too, but I'll say it to you again, my man. My mom, I know I said it to her, but I'll say it to you again. Merry Christmas, Mom. And scrolling on up to Strutbuster. There we go. Strutbuster Luke, thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you as well. And that looks like it's going to bring us around toward the end here, so I appreciate everybody being here for episode number 68 of the Dave It Yourself channel. I thought we would have hit 100 by now, but, you know, when you take off for a while, that's what happens. You fall behind a bit. That's right. We'll certainly hit that next year. And until next time, which is maybe Sunday, Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I'm Dave. This is the Dave It Yourself Light channel. Until next time, I am out of here. Ho, ho, ho! What, are you still here? Go home. Show's over. Get out of here. You've got way better things to do. But thanks for showing up. Nice. And there we go. Cut. Cut. Nice. Still alive? Because you can't reach the cord. Use a stool. There we go. Goodness gracious.